Hello, I'm Paul from Field Environmental, and today we'll be covering the Casella dBadge 2 noise dosimeter, its functions, and the best way to prepare to be OSHA compliant in your workplace. The dBadge 2's main function is showing decibel readings, but it also has many other key features. Airwave software to check monitoring remotely, multiple simulated dosimeters, a full color display, motion sensing, 1-second time history profiling, a pause function, measures all noise dose parameters simultaneously, and has a long battery life of 80 hours. dBadges come in a 3-pack that includes a 3-bay charger, but with the link cable, you can charge 2 bays together to charge 6 dBadges at the same time. All charging bays also include a USB connection to where you can download your results straight onto your computer. Casella's Insight software comes free with the dBadge, so you can download your results right there and then export them to see a PDF file for all your readings. Here's Casella's Insight software, where I'll show you how to bring your data in from the dBadge 2 to be able to view it and send to other people. Click on the dBadge 2 button up here to connect the device. The device connects from the 3-bay charger that I showed before. You just use a USB cable to connect that. It'll automatically connect to Insight software. You'll see here that you can set your configuration. So right here, I'm just going to bring in the default configuration that's on the dBadge itself. I got 3 results on here. This might take a little bit of time. So if this freezes up a little bit, just let it play out and wait until it's completed. Start trying to click around. So that brought in the data. You can have it so where you can delete the data whenever it reads into Insight, but if you see that bottom check, it doesn't have to do that, so you can bring that in and then also keep it on the device. Here's the configuration, so you can change that wherever you want. Now on the right side, you'll be able to read from the instrument if that's what you're trying to do, or if you're trying to change settings, you could also change the settings in the device straight from there. So I'm going to go into the data here. I believe it's sorted by start date for this one, but you can change how it's sorted by. And the serial number is right on the dBadge, so you can see that serial number and match them up with the date and time, so you can get the correct data wherever you want to put it. Go down here. As you can see on the left side, there's different folders. There's little people in hard hats, and that is a person. So you can go up and put a person, and it pretty much makes a folder for them. You can set that into the folder. Here you'll see me going up to managing a person. I already have a few up here, but you could create a new one, put names, titles, and notes in there. I'm just going to use the test person that I already had set up. See here that you can just click on the data and drag it over to the test person, and it will move that data from the long results list into that specific folder. This makes it really easy to organize the data, because it's not all the time that you need the specific data. So we have, all the ones up here right now were downloaded and not put in any folders. So it's good to keep organized and get the data in with the specific person that you want it there for. So I'm going to get this last reading here and get that over there, and then I'll show you how to generate a report and how to get the raw data from Insight into your own hands. So here's all the data in that folder there. So then you can right click on the person. Right here, I'm going to generate a report. I'm going to follow the prompts here. I'm just going to go with all the default settings, but you can change everything in here to whatever you want. Finish up here, and then you'll see it'll generate a PDF with a report of all the data that was found on these 3 readings. So this should be all the relevant data. And it's an easy to read, easy to view page that you could show to one of the, to whatever customer or for whoever's using it. Also going to show you here, you can right click on a person again and export the data. So this, you just press export, go next, and then you can put that into whatever folder you want. That's finished there. Then all that raw data will just go straight into a folder on your desktop, and you can do whatever you want with that using Insight or View, however you want. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And you'll see here, Casella Insight's really easy to use. And that's how you'll be able to get the data that you got into your own hands. The dBadge 2 has 3 different models: the regular dBadge 2, the dBadge 2 Plus, and the dBadge 2 Pro. The difference between the Plus and the regular one is audio recording, while the dBadge 2 Pro has audio recording and an octave band analyzer, which is used for noise frequency. Casella's Airwave software lets you connect straight to the dBadge from your smartphone using Bluetooth. You can view all relevant data points and start and stop remotely straight from your phone. Before you use your dBadge 2, you're going to want to use your acoustic calibrator to make sure that your readings are correct. You can calibrate your dBadge to 114 decibels or 94 decibels depending on your settings. The dBadge also auto-detects the calibrator, so with one button push, it's easy to have it calibrated and ready for use. OSHA requires employers to implement a hearing conservation program when noise exposure is at or above 85 decibels averaged over 8 working hours. Correct hearing protection is important for OSHA compliance and, more importantly, for the long-term health of employees to prevent hearing loss. Long-term ear damage is no joke, and the dBadge 2 can help you keep employees safe from long-term hearing loss. Consider using the dBadge 2 to get accurate readings on your work zone noise. A NASCAR pit crew is a great example of using PPE to prevent hearing loss in a loud work environment. Thank you for listening. This is Paul from Field Environmental, and I hope you'll consider the dBadge 2 on your next job site.